Good afternoon, everyone. The topic is about constitutional provisions regarding citizenship. When we say in Indian Constitution, the citizenship deals with Article 5 to 11 under Part 2 of the Indian Constitution. So, uh, the population is equal to manpower, and when it comes to population, it is divided into three categories, that is, all persons, citizens, and the minorities. For persons, Article 14, and citizens, Article 15, they are right, and the minorities, Article 29. So, citizenship can be divided into two parts, that is, from the commencement of the Constitution, that is 26 January 1950, and after that 26 January 1950, that deals with the President laws and amendments, that is Citizenship Act 1955. So, Article 5, which is the citizenship at the commencement of the Constitution. So, Article 5, which is it is domicile of India. That is, it has to be, it should have a domicile, and the three conditions, that is, the person has to be born in India. The second one, either a parent from are born in India, and the third one is a resident in India for a period of 5 years. In the case law, Muhammad Raza was a state of Bombay. The person came to India in 1938, and after 7 years, he went to Iran for pilgrimage visit. After, when he was returned, he was willing to stay in India, but the government rejected the domicile, and he challenged before the court. And the court says that the stay has to be permanent and indefinite. Article 6, that is the right of citizenship of certain persons have migrated to India from Pakistan. So, Article 6, that is the person is migrated to India from Pakistan to India, and it has a two conditions, that is before 19 July 1948 and after 19 July 1948. So, they have to fulfill the condition, that is before 1948, that is a person in India before 19 July 1948, he can be a citizen on India. After the 19 July 1948, he have to fulfill the five conditions, that is either parent or grandparent born in India, either the Indian must be a permanent of residence, or resided in India after remigration for at least 6 months, and submitted an application for registration to the office, and the final one is registered as a citizen by an officer. Article 7, rights of citizenship of certain migrants to Pakistan. Article 7, it is a overriding effect, that is, it deals with the citizenship of person who migrated to India, and it override Article 5 and 6 also. So, when an Indian going to Pakistan after 1st March 1947, and when an Indian going to Pakistan and he returns to India after 1st March 1947, these two conditions, it will not give citizenship under these two conditions, which is Article 7. In case if he has returned to India, gets the Indian citizenship under some conditions. Article 8, which is the overseas citizenship, which talks about, that is the Article 7, citizenship of person residing outside India, and there is a two conditions, that is he or she or a person or a parents or grandparents were born in India, and he or she has registered as a citizen of India, or that is outside of India, who is a diplomatic or council or representatives of the India, can have the rights of citizenship of certain persons Indian origin residing outside the India. Article 9, the persons voluntarily acquiring citizenship of a foreign state not to be a citizen. So, no person shall be citizen of India by virtue of Article 5 or deemed to be, that is, he is voluntarily acquires the foreign state to be a citizen of that state. So, he cannot be a citizen of India. Because he willingly, voluntarily acquires the foreign state. Article 10, which is every person who is deemed to be a citizen of India under any provisions foregoing provisions of this part shall be a subject. That is, the parliament make the laws for the citizenship. He has to abide by the laws. That is the continuance of the rights of the citizenship. And the Article 11, that is the parliament to regulate the right of citizenship by law, has to respect the acquisition and termination of citizenship and all matters relating to citizenship.